Welcome back everybody, I'm JustDaZack and today we're gonna have a look at StarDeck, a sci-fi deck-building roguelite RPG inspired by games such as Slay the Spire and Smash Up of all things, which I find very interesting. This is being developed by a single person. Apparently this is a hard project, quit my job, 4 months of all the time felt into this. This is also going to come up sometime in the future as a Kickstarter. There's no Steam page and everything, so this is a very early build, which seems to have a lot of heart and passion being put into it. So I'll try to judge it by that. And yeah, if you want to check it out, link is as always down in the description, at least to the Kickstarter page. I think at this moment this is all I have. And I'm very intrigued to giving this a try. You know, Slay the Spire, that's a big term. Smash Up, that's very interesting. And you know, this genre in general, of course, is very interesting to me as well. So before we start, let's have a look at the There's No Options menu. Yeah, there's no options menu. Again, this is an early build, okay, sure, but I actually had to tweak down, for example, the volume for me on my PC now in a separate way, and for you for the audio recording. I think the game might still be a bit too loud for you guys. Well, I can't change it. That's a little bit sad. Yes, early build, but at least give me something for the volume, because I don't want my ears to bleed. But, you know, that's fine. It's just a stab into my heart with a rusted, poisonous dagger that I don't have a settings menu. Let's hit start and see what StarDeck is about. Oh, okay, this is already great. Loving this. Yes, give me something cool on the main menu, I appreciate this. My brother Cassian and I get along well. We've been inseparable since birth. Growing up orphans in this galaxy hasn't been the easiest. We turned into a life of smuggling since we could walk. Contraband makes pretty good money in a galaxy ruled by the stifling Federation. Their totalitarian regime has ruled for the last 50 years with an iron fist, killing all those who get in its way. It was just any other normal day in a galactic smuggler's life until our ship got raided by the Feds. Alright, this is a good hook. Also, Cassian, is this... Where does this remind me of? I'm somewhere between the Angel of Supernatural and Cassian. I think it's also like a fan favorite Star Wars game character, maybe? I don't know. This is where my man with. Put your hands up and get down on the ground. Cassian Storm, you're under arrest by the Galactic Federation. Anything you say, oh, that is actually unpleasant to the ear. Wow. Yeah. Would be nice to have an options menu to not... Oh man, that was not good. Anything you say or do will result in immediate termination. Surrender immediately or face death. No, I won't let you take in. Won't let you take him. Sorry, that's us, I suppose. And there was like a smashing sound or so? Well, it was unpleasant to me, I have to say. Alright, that's it, continue. Oh, what's still going? Waking up, you look around the room, alone, with a huge headache. These cops will wish they'd killed me when I found them. I'm gonna tear the Federation apart, limb from limb. Anything to get Cassian back safe. You take a look at the cockpit of your ship. Fuel supply is low. You must have been unconscious for more than a day. You need to refuel immediately or you'll be marooned in space, setting course for the nearest destination. Wait, you're waking up, looking around the room alone with a huge headache. So they raided our ship. We are apparently known smugglers, at least our brother is. The Federation came and took our brother and left us alone for a reason? And we're still in our ship? They left us on our ship? Oh, alright, sure. Oh, you can... also interesting that it seems like you can skip the entire intro with a mouse click. That's nice. Level 1 Robotica, maybe? Okay, there's gotta be... Oh, I couldn't read that in time. I think something that there's gotta be fuel somewhere for enough. So this is our roguelike map. That's cool. We can scroll along and we can zoom out. Okay, that's nice. We have 50 out of 50, I suppose. Life, 100 coins. We have what, I can click this, nothing happens. And we have our deck, there we go with the deck building roguelike mechanics. Okay, we have a bunch of block. This is a surprisingly big starting deck already, interesting. Okay, intimidatingly big, almost, great. Perfect spoken English sequence right there, sentence. Okay, we either have an event or a shop. Well, let's go to the event, I suppose. Alright, okay, this looks cool. You stumble upon a night market nestled between the towering skyscrapers. A trader beckons you from the nearby shop. Ever since the king has taken control of the city, things have been going pretty great, don't you think? That fracking Federation split up our kingdom, and we've been banished to this floating island in space. But we've made the best of it. They force us to pay a tribute to maintain the peace of the galaxy, when really, they are the ones disturbing it. What nuisances. Anyway, want to trade? Okay, I do like that there's technically a lot of lore hooks already and something. This gives us a little bit more character. That's fine. Okay, and pick a card to trade. Yeah, let's go. So we can trade in. Okay, looking at our deck again, force field. The best offense is good defense, block 5. But here we have Frozen Shield, which is block 8. And doesn't have a lore text. Why does this have a lore text? This doesn't. It ain't no Energizer Bunny reload. Okay, there's gonna be a reload mechanic. Double shot. Coffee or liquor, which is quicker? Oh god. This is so bad, it's actually good. Deal 5 damage, and there's a symbol times. Okay, I guess we're learning about that mechanic, whatever this symbol. This is not a 2, is it? Not sure. Hit him hard, deal 4 damage. Deal 3 damage 2 times. 5 times 4 damage seems to be very bad a single time. So let's go with a slam. Also cost 1. I'm gonna trade this in. This is a bad card. Can I trade in more? No, only 1. Okay, remove. There we go. And we get a choice. Okay, pick a card. And there seems to be rarity. At least this is glowing, well, more. We either have Dash, Future Proofing, or Disco Blast. Dash. Draw a card. For 0 mana is actually pretty nice. Okay, a little bit of circling. Future Proofing. 1 mana, Foresight, something. Draw a card. Okay, we don't know what the Foresight is already. Would be nice if we had like a little pop-up. You know, I'm highlighting the card. That is obviously already a thing that I could see what Foresight is about. We also have Disco Blast. Okay, costs 3 mana. There's a lot. Lasers everywhere. Deals 15 damage to all enemies. Blind all for 1 turn, maybe? I guess. I mean, sure, let's go with the Disco Blast. Disco party. Bamalingaling. Okay, it seems like we need to leave. And then we have our first combat. Let's go. Alright, I'm ready. Okay. I mean, why are we being even attacked, right? Aren't we just looking for fuel? Now there's some robots attacking us. Are those from the Federation? Because we're a smuggler, maybe they're just the police? So I actually don't know why we're fighting. All things considered. Okay, we know why we want to seek out. We want to go out and we want to find our brother. But now, why are we even fighting random robots right now? Okay, we have 3 energy, I suppose. We also have ammo, interesting, and turn button, draw power 17, 50 HP. Oh, we can kinda highlight over our character? Huh, there. I guess if we have some statuses, this would explain what this is about, maybe? Okay, so we also can see what the enemies are doing. We have 2 robots, the big one 30 HP, and the small one 15. This one is gonna attack 5 times for 2 damage, right? Yeah, it should be 5 times for 2 damage each, and he's gonna attack buff him by +1 somehow. Either himself or the other one, fair enough. Okay, so we're gonna take 10 damage, theoretically. Reload, I guess, is for ammo. We don't need this right now. Deal 3 damage 2 times. Reload, block. I mean, definitely Frozen Shield, block 8, there we go. Okay, we actually have like a shield bubble, that's cool. I wonder what the difference between a Frozen Shield and a Force Field is, beside the card name. Ice Strike, deal 3 damage. I guess it's 2. This 2 looks so weird, I don't know. Okay, let's just go on the small guy. Okay, and we have... Wait, is this like an attack? No, wait. Okay, this didn't take ammo? Can I look into my discard pile? I can't. Can I look into my draw pile? I can't. That's a little bit sad. Okay, fair enough. So, what are these 2 now? Did I apply like an ice debuff or something? Huh. Okay, we still have 1 energy. I'm definitely gonna take the force field. So we have all the things here. Seems like once we're out of energy, it's not like our turn automatically lands. And I want to check another thing out in a second once we actually get back to attacking again. Okay, it's just... no. Okay, this is the wrong way. It said it's going to attack 5 times for 2 damage, but it actually just attacked 2 times for 5 damage. That's a huge thing. It's the other way around, in my opinion. Okay, blocks. 11... Oh, sorry. He's gonna block. I guess that's the abilities casting. 8 to 12 shield gain for him. Same here. What are these attack modifier of +1 damage? Okay, I see it down here, so this is actually right. If we highlight a character, we can see this. What are these 2 ice things, though? I have no idea. This is... Okay, sure. Okay, we have 5 damage. We could reload. That's enough for the small guy. Let's go. Yeah, this is what I mean. I do like that we can drag and drop. It would be still nice to have the option first of to drag and drop and just click and select. I always like to have both. But I prefer drag and dropping, so that's cool. But for example now, which am I aiming at right now? You know, I do not know how big the hitbox of these individual units are, so it would be nice to have a little bit of a highlight when I actually know I have selected the right character. So for example now here, I could think, based by the arrow, that this is going to hit the purple guy, but maybe this is gonna hit the bigger guy, cause, you know, hitbox and so. Let's actually try. Okay, this apparently didn't hit anyone. For example, now here I was kind of in the middle, hit this guy. So that needs to be a bit more clear in my opinion. So let's try to take out the small fry. There we go. Good job. Spent our energy. He's gonna block. That's fine. We still don't know right now if block... No, block always lasts only for a turn, right? Because we lost our early... our shield earlier. Double shot. Okay, Coffee, look at your 5 damage 2 times. This is more clear. I guess it's the same idea, right? 5 damage 2 times, but I'm pretty sure many people would read it. Okay, I'm attacking 5 times for 2 damage or something like this. I don't know. Maybe just me. I'm weird like that, maybe. Lasers every deal 15 damage to all enemies and blinding them. The question is, we don't know what blind does, blocking the next 9 damage. So again, highlight would be nice to see what blind is. Maybe that means he's going to miss his next attack. So does it mean he's going to miss the entire attack action he's gonna do? Or does it mean he's going to miss one of these 2 attacks, even though it says kind of 5 in my opinion? Or is it just like a reduction of, you know, hit chance or so? Also, I hit something on my headphone here. Sorry if that did something. Okay, I don't have any shield, might as well just deal the damage, right? Let's go, Disco Blast, I want to have a cool effect. No ammo. And never mind, I forgot that I have to reload. So, wait, okay, we have the slam at least, that's why the slam is good, it doesn't require ammo. Which, now that I know it, makes sense. And of course we have the ammo, but there's not really anything really telling me on the card that it does indeed take ammo, right? I'm not even sure if slamming does anything, so we're gonna take some big damage here. Not good. Okay, we need reload, we need block. Weaken plus 1 turn, so whatever that does. Okay, Eye Strike again. Deal 3 damage 2 times. Again, there's this... And now they're frozen. Okay, so if we... But wait, we attacked the other guy with an Eye Strike. Why did he now have the 2 Eye Strike... 2 out of 3 Eye Strike buffs? Or debuffs. Done for a turn, that's good. That's not quite clear. Okay, reloading is a huge issue, clearly. Block, and this is a strike symbol, so does this also attack? No. Well, I can't reload. There doesn't seem to be any way to reload or so, which is a bit sad. Is the reload always entire ammo though? Okay, that's good. Okay, so you have to handle that. He's just gonna buff himself, so we're gonna strike. And the turn, 2 out of 3 ammo. He's gonna block. But we have Disco Blast! Ah, no cool effect. That needs to be in the final game. If you call your card Disco Blast, I want to have all the disco fever. This needs to go haywire. Okay, rewards. 2 enemies, 20 gold. Wait, my rewards are 2 enemies? Nice. And 2 golds earned as well. I want to have the enemies as a reward. Let's go. 20 money, sure. And a card, cool. That wasn't even on the reward screen either. Okay, mark, vulnerable shot or enfeeble. Right? You win. Select 1 or none. Fair enough. And we can heal. Gain a 3rd maximum health. So is this something... I think there's like the smallest of a highlight thing when we go over here. Is this another option? Because this says select 1 or none. So can I heal instead of taking card? This is kind of irritating me. Okay, counter. Again, I have no idea what counter does. Weaken target 1 turn. Vulnerable shot. Target vulnerable 1 turn. Deal 7 damage. Steady aim makes the claim. Target vulnerable for, I don't know, 2 turns maybe? What if I just click heal? So I can't select a card anymore? Gain a 3rd. But you said select 1 or none. You never said that this is, you know, a card would be this and continue would be this. This would be none. This is self-explanatory. This is 1 card. But you never said that this is a trap. I wanted to hear myself and take a card. I kind of expected that already, though. Okay, that was a trap then. Oh, another event. Always event. I want to go with an event, yeah. Vending machines, a staple of any god-fearing robot's healthy diet. Yep, robots eat food, don't ask questions. Well, I would rather more dive into the question how robots are, like, god-fearing. but sure, why not? Okay, Genghis Jerky, Gorger Snacks, or Little Snuggles. 50 money each, 0 mana each, nothing like some fresh gold Genghis. Heal 4, Expel. Robots love the corny taste of Gorger Snacks. Clear all debuffs, Expel. Gain, I think, again, +2 attack, maybe it's a 2. And Expel. Clear all debuffs sounds cool. This also looks the nicest. Let's go with this, though. Sure, why not? The machine jammed and stopped working. Okay, 1. Kind of expected that. And I suppose Expel is you can play it once and then it's, well, expelled out of your deck. So I guess we see it here now. We have so many starting cards. Okay, what? What is happening? 200, reroll, remaining, chest. Could also be... Okay. And now? Is this... Again, I'm not sure if this is even really highlighted if I click this. Well, I don't have the money anyway. Oh wait, we have 200 rerolls? Enemy? I guess chest rather, right? Continue? So do I get loot now? Yeah, the penny pincher, don't much if you save it all. Don't need much. While you have less than 100 gold, gain +2 attack, otherwise lose 1 attack. Ooh, okay, well I have less than 100 gold right now. So we want to spend our money. Fair enough. Add another combat, and does it mean these are like 3 elite encounters in a row? Oh wait, we don't even get the chance to go to a shop anymore. So this artifact kinda screwed me now, because I have no way to ever spend my money anymore, right? That sounds horrible. Well, let's see how this goes. Okay, another normal combat. Okay, against 3 enemies right now. Okay, I'm gonna try to win this, and we see each other in the next combat phase. Wait, I gotta find out how it works with the attack. Never mind. I'll take it all back. 3... Okay, deal 3 damage 2 times. So first off, we have this. Attack modifier of plus... Yeah, it's a 2 damage, right? So does this now deal 5 damage 2 times? Yeah, it should do. So let's try this out with the Eye Strike. On this guy. Bong, bong. Yeah, 5 damage each. Then I'm gonna laser shoot you. You're done. Okay, this time none of those got the... and we have the block, right? Let's go with block 8. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, now I'll see you in the next fight, guys. See you in a second. So now I won the combat and we're in quite of a pickle thanks to our artifact, the Penny Pincher, because now I have exactly 100 gold, and that means all my attacks deal 1 less damage. And we have 3 elite encounters coming up. At least I would guess these are elite encounters. Let's see how I'm gonna horribly lose this right now. Okay, attack, mark vulnerable, attack. We have a little bit of block, 8 to 20 damage. Yeah, that's gonna be easy. Here's a great block 5. That I don't see how we're gonna win this. Okay, let's focus on the first one. I don't know. There we go. Reload. Oh, wait. Wait. Between combats, you don't automatically reload? Are you kidding me? That is terrible. This is so terrible. And this was 1 time 5. Yeah, then it's over. All right. Yeah. That was not much fun. Let's restart. All right. Let's start again. Let's do it better this time. Also, if I scroll on there's gotta be some fuel around here. I'll go explore the city to see what I can do. Alright, so let's actually see. There's a shop. There's a chest. The chest has an artifact. We still want an artifact, I guess. Well, what's the difference between an exclamation mark and a question mark? Interesting. I kind of want, but I also want the chest. I want to show you guys the boss, so still don't wonder what this button does, by the way, in the top right. But yeah, let's go this. We have 200 rerolls. I wonder what happens if we fight a mimic. I also want to... Okay, you know what? Let's fight a mimic. Okay, let's see if I now try to... There we go. Let's go. Mimic. What happens? I guess we have a tough combat maybe, and then still got an artifact. All right, let's go. Okay, Eye Strike. I've learned that this... That's a lot of HP. Okay, let's get all the damage in. Just attack. It's gonna buff itself. Why was it frozen now? Because I had like only 2 strikes on it, right? Okay, 15 to 25 damage. This is the first encounter in the first map. Okay. Not kidding around with those things, right? Fair enough. Let's go zap, I guess, and we gotta reload. So far, I'm not really convinced about the reload mechanic. So far, it just makes our deck too hard, too inconsistent, because I want to deal damage or protect myself. And reloading, sometimes I just had reload and like attack cards when I had to bulk myself. So that definitely needs some, well, not necessarily polish, but more like balancing, I would say. I really like the Ice Strike. There we go. We have laser shot, a little bit. Okay, it's gonna attack buff itself again. Might as well reload, because the force field is useless right now. Plus 3 damage, 12 to 15. Well, that's a little bit nicer. Well, double shot, pew pew. 4 damage left. You can only block. Oh, wait. This... It's also kind of weird having starting cards where, like... Even the starting cards usually are, you know, on the same level field. Now we have Frozen Shield, and we have the other shield. One blocks 5, the other blocks 8. It's kind of weird. And also from the name, I would have guessed, like, maybe Frozen Shield blocks... I would have guessed, so... I don't know. Just how the gameplay works so far, I would have guessed that Force Field should be the block 8 card, and maybe Frozen Shield would be like block 5, but apply 1... I don't know, freeze debuff to a random enemy or something like that, or even aim it. Because that would also have some cool combo effect with the Ice Strike, right? And so far, okay, it's a starting deck, but so far, like, having synergy in the game, it's only the Ice Strike. Nothing else doesn't really have synergy. And that's the only mechanic we can build around right now. Well, let's just strike. There we go, this works. Oh, what did you just do there for an animation? 1 mini-boss. Okay, 50 gold. And we get a card, fair, homing missile, 3 mana, 30 damage. I strike again, reload and draw a card. Well, we need something that gives us more energy somehow. Reloading is nice, but drawing a card is okay. But so far, 3 energy is definitely the biggest limiting factor. 30 damage, I mean, if we can get it, sometimes it's good, maybe to just get rid of an enemy, maybe. Okay, again, heal, can't select this, continue. Okay, so I got a little bit more money. And I got a card, sure. But I now did not get the artifact. I would have guessed maybe, okay, we have a strong encounter, so we get 2 artifacts or so. No, so you definitely don't want to encounter the Mimic, because you lose health. And yeah, oh no. Well, that was definitely, we should have gone for the chest. This is so much worse. Okay, let's try to make our way through here, but there's a question mark, exclamation. I want to try to go to a shop. Okay, let's do a normal encounter again. Again, no idea where we even fight these robots. Okay, let's go. See you guys in a second. We finally managed to get to the shop. I also found out what the button here in the top right does. So if you actually are in a combat situation, you can click this button to go back to the overworld map. So that's what that is for, to get a sense, I suppose, of what is to offer. Okay, it doesn't work in a shop. So what can we buy now? Double Shot, Frost Ward, Chilling Barrage. Okay, we know about Double Shot, Frost Ward. When an enemy would attack, first gain +8 block, expel. Or is it? No, it's plus... What is that? +2 again? I guess that's for entire, like, combat, maybe? Chilling Barrage. Frost that beckons. Deal 5 damage 2 times to all enemies. 200? Okay, we have 215 money, by the way. And we can buy, like, a healing flask. Okay, cool. The red liquid seems to bubble and ooze in its container. We have this purple one. Grape flavored. Nice. Recover from all negative status effects. So I guess these are consumables during combat, right? Looks like we can have up to 3, fair enough. Energy flask, replenish your energy this turn, that sounds good. And we have reload battery, reload ammo. Not sure if they are like from the cost. Energy is definitely way better than ammo, I would say. And healing? So I would never pay 75 for ammo, I feel. Hard to tell. But ammo is often a problem, I have to admit. But so far also, ammo cards feel weaker than melee cards, where you don't need ammo. Also, you might have seen this previously. I'm gonna show you in the future combat. But I also found out the normal slam attack that deals 4 damage, that also applies 1 stack of freeze, actually. Didn't know that. The card doesn't say that, but mechanically that's actually how it works, which makes it so much better, actually. Cloning machine. Duplicate any card in your deck. Cost 75% of the card's value. Interesting. The extractor. Remove any card from your deck. We definitely want to remove cards from our deck, because our deck is just frankly terrible. We start with way too many not good cards. I'm actually not sure about homing missile. 3 is just so expensive. The question is, Which are the bad cards? Probably something like double shot or the laser shot. The pistol just isn't good. Or just the energy cells. It's just 1 mana, do nothing generally. And yes, you kind of want to reload, but I would have guessed, considering this is a limited resource that doesn't even get refilled between combats, which I find silly, it should be better in a way. At least more damage or so. And this is maybe the melee, then you go with tactical advantage, fair. But yeah, it's just pretty much all of these cards are just so terrible. Also, I have this counter card. Counters, again, you've got to try it out to understand what the mechanic does. When we take damage, this triggers the set counter, which is deals 6 damage here. So Glacial Report is kind of cool. It's kind of deal damage, but also block 8. Maybe block 5 is worth. It's so hard to tell. I would like to remove so many more cards. All of these, most of these are just not good. Let's go with the laser shot, I suppose. Let's go with that. Oh, can we remove more? We could also clone cards. Which could be interesting, but in this case... More laser shots? 75? Can I remove another one? No, I don't have the money. Yeah. At least we managed to remove 2 cards. 65 money left. We either get not double shot. And status effect, so far we haven't really been hit with any. But let's buy it anyway. So we have 3 consumables. And now we have another shop, which doesn't help me. Kinda would like to go to the question mark. But having 2 shops in a row is kind of not good, so we kind of have to go with the combat. And then there's an elite in combat, which I'm not even sure I can... No, I want to show you guys the question mark. And I'm afraid of the elite combat, so... why can't I... It's actually moving. It's highlighted that I can go here, but I can't go here now. I'm clicking like a madman, so is the game like you can't go to the same shop 2 times in a row? I mean, it doesn't make sense, but no. I legitimately can't click this. Well, that's sad. Can I click anything now, right? Please? So I guess this bugged it out somehow. That's weird. Alright, now we have the snow, 0 mana, but applies 1 ice deck. That's nice. Let's see if I can win this. Elite encounter round 2. Let's go, if I have a chance this time. Again, okay, same setup. We are a little bit stronger, and actually, for once, I am again able to start a combat account with 3 ammo, which could be helpful. 8 to 20 damage is so horrible, but we can stun him with a freeze. That's important. Ice Strike is like the best card so far. It's dealing damage, it's applying 2 stacks of ice. That is just so important. Okay, blind 1, terrible, but let's block, so at least we don't take any damage this turn. This guy is stunned. So he should not be able to do anything. Nice. You apply blind. Blinded for 1 turn. Blinded characters have a 50% chance to miss any attacks. So far, I 1 time managed to apply blind to the enemies. They still hit me. So that was a thing. Okay, we have block. Okay, buffing, mark vulnerable, and damage. And we have only like these 2 damage cards, which is a little bit sad. The question is, which one do we want to try to get rid of? Probably just the first one of the small fry. Let's get the block. I think I also hit with both attacks so far. Attack buff plus 1, not good. Alright, 8 to 20 damage, so we need to stun him again. Luckily, we have the slam again. Doesn't tell us that it freezes. I do know that there is planned to have like equipable weapons in this game, and which probably has a lot of influence as well. Maybe this character starts with like a freeze weapon or so. But yeah, again, this is just guesswork, just by the mechanics, not how the game explains that to us. What is this, by the way? Okay, we're still vulnerable. We take 50% more damage. Okay. It's also kind of in contrast to, like, the blind, right? The blind actually is written 50%. This instead says 1.5x more damage. So this should be a little bit more consistent online as well, I think. Okay, 1 mana. You are not... Oh, if I slam you, we're frozen. Okay, that's important. Okay, we take the double blind. So it's like blind 2 then? Or how does it work? Yeah, for 2 turns. Again, blinded characters have a 50% chance to miss any attacks. There again, we've written 50%. He's buffing himself. Power generator. This is a new card I got. It's glowing. Shots no longer use ammo. And also reload. That is important. Let's go. Okay, he's gonna deal 5 damage to us. Well, we can freeze this guy. Maybe it's worth taking 5 damage. We really need to start to go on the offensive eventually. But I really don't know when to do that. Oh, come on, Mark Vulnerable. I gotta get it in. 5 damage. It's okay, maybe. I don't know. Our HP's not fine. Okay, we have the homing missile. He's gonna block, weaken. He's gonna deal 5 damage to us. We could go with that and get rid of even the strong enemy. But maybe this is better. Let's go with Glacial Riposte. So we have the armor and he's gonna get riposted. That's good. And we're gonna deal 4 damage to you, because with a riposte, deal 6 damage, you will be defeated. And we have the... Oh yeah! Our cards don't cost any ammo this turn anymore, that's good. And I guess, well, you have shield next turn, so might as well attack the other one. Ah, finally! Finally, this cursed ammo mechanic. Okay, you got the shield. We are now weakened, we deal less damage, that's not fun at all. So you're gonna deal 8 damage to us, 5 block, but we can, even if we don't deal really any damage to you, we can freeze you, that's important right now. Okay, zap for 2 damage, there we go, for a little bit of ice. Okay, you are locked in, that's good, blind again, you're gonna block, that is totally fine, let's go on this guy. Ah, okay, now one of our attacks actually missed, that's not fun. Ah, this one too. Okay. Combats really, like, drag on surprisingly long, because sometimes you also have dead turns when you have just block and reload on your hand, because again, the starting deck is so big when you are only required to be on the offensive or so small things like that. So balancing, again, early demo, don't get me wrong, I don't want to bash too much on this, but it is definitely noticeable. So I'm gonna get on you. Oh, are we still weakened? Ah, this is so not fun. Okay, let's go. There we go. Alright, at least we have the counter and we block this. Did still 2 damage get through? Oh, dang, that's terrible. Okay, we have the blind, so homing missile would be a trap, but the other cards are just so worse. And I can't freeze you, so 50%? Of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't. Let's try again. I want to show you guys the boss. Alright, we're back in a new encounter, still a normal encounter. This one has taunt, this one has an attack buff. Everyone is attacking us for up to like 30 potential damage. I have 5 HP. This is gonna be fun, but we have Turbo Gun. We draw 3 cards for each skill drawn, gain +1 mana. What is considered a skill? So there's different cards, like attack cards, I guess, and skill cards like this. But what qualifies as a skill? We sometimes have a pistol, sometimes we have a hammer. Let's go. I gained 1 mana, so I guess because of this, for example, but I'm still screwed. This is over. Like every 3 of them attack, this is like the second round. In the first round, I one attack for like 10 damage, I blocked this, barely. And what can I do? I don't have any stun cards, I still have so many not good cards here. Even with the extra mana, which is nice, like we can get rid of this guy. Oh, he has taunt. Of course we can't get rid of this guy in the back. Oh no, well, yeah. 5 damage, 8 damage, it's over. And he attacks us when we're on the ground. Still couldn't do it. Alright, I think I give up. We managed to get far, but I think this is it for me, guys. So, is the game fun? Right now, frankly, not that much. Balancing is definitely its biggest issue right here. The core mechanics are fine. I like the presentation, there's a little bit of a story hook, that's cool. The visuals are definitely interesting and engaging as well. The game needs more clarity in combat with the different mechanics, also visual effects when you have debuffs. Sometimes I was, calculating my cards in a combat, tried to attack someone, and then he was down to 2 HP, because I forgot that I had like vulnerable and so, because he had, and sometimes I took so much more damage than I thought with my shield cards and so, because an enemy had the attack buff. And there's just a little icon, and usually these only last for a round, so it's very hard to keep track of them. And the starting deck, I guess, highlights why in many roguelike deck building games you usually start with a smaller starting deck. Because usually in roguelike deck building games, it's also like one of the best ways to be the best or to have like a strong deck is to have a small deck, because you really want to guarantee you only draw your key cards and your best cards, and having so many cards means you also draw a lot of like dead hands like I had, and not the cards you need at the moment. And that together with like the energy cell and the reload mechanics, that okay, you have a different resource that you also need to keep track of, but that's only for these laser shots, so half of the cards, if you don't have ammo, are kind of already completely useless. And they are not that much more powerful than your other cards. In fact, I would say the melee cards, because of the freeze mechanic, are the best cards. I was always trying to get this freeze buff on. And that is, for example, one of the highlights of the game. I really like the idea. There was also this 2-mana stun cards that I had. You might have seen this or not. Like deal 6 damage but stun a target for 1 turn. Like interruption was definitely the best thing so far about this game, like in the combat, and also the most satisfying when you know this one is supposed to deal a lot of damage to me. I'm just gonna freeze him or stun him. That's cool. Ice Strike is also such a cool card. And then also this dissonance that you apparently have a block 8 and block 5 card in your starting deck. Why are my starting cards already on such a weird power level? Again, I think maybe it feels like Frozen Shield was supposed to be like heal a block 5 and maybe freeze a random enemy for once or something like this, and this is supposed to be block 8 or so. But even then, it's just not enough. And energy cell again often hard, because 3 mana is surprisingly limiting in this game as well. Like 3 cards is it. You have 5 cards in the hand. Usually you have so many opportunities of drawing cards. I skipped most of them because cool if I can draw more cards, but I don't have the mana or other ways to reduce cost of my cards. That doesn't mean I can't play more cards. I just wasted like 1 mana to have more cards, but then again I can still only play 2 cards, so that's very limiting. The fun fact was like the artifact which we encountered once, which seems to be right now increasingly rare. That adds always a lot of like option to how you build your deck, right? So I would love if you could maybe start with a relic at the beginning or have it very early on, because we also had some map seeds here where the relic was at the very end or so. If it even is a relic, sometimes it's a mimic that when you have that as the first thing can kind of screw your run over. So I think that's my biggest nitpick so far, is the balancing. It feels very rough. And I tried, I really tried. I always try to engage with the game. I played a lot of those and I couldn't reach the boss in like 4 runs here. I never had any chance against an elite encounter, and I think that's not intended. It's like the first map and everything, right? So that's the biggest thing. But the presentation, the core mechanic, and later on there's also some events and some cards that also allow, I think, for some variety. We had this like, okay, you gain more ammo, or your weapons don't consume ammo this turn. So there's already some nitpicks, some highlights, is a better saying here, that give you, okay, maybe I should make this character's run be completely about ammo cost. That's cool. Or in another one, you maybe want to go completely melee, or I want to go completely block and try to go with this counter mechanic and just be completely play completely defensive or something like that. Or I just want to focus on disrupting my enemies. These seeds are there. I can see them. But it's not right there yet. Again, it's an early demo before even a Steam page, before even Kickstart. So I hope I don't come across as negative. Because, I mean, I played this now for close to an hour. If I wouldn't enjoy this, I wouldn't publish a video. I wouldn't play this for so long. Even though I think most of this time I was more frustrated playing this. Because, again, the balancing and some of the visuals of the combat itself needs to be polished up and brought to, you know, some shining. And then I think this is not a hopeless case also, even though if I sound too negative. This has a lot of potential, and this can be a good, cool sci-fi deck building thing. I want to learn more about these different weapons that you can maybe equip. I read that in the mail I received from the developer. So far I haven't seen any way in the game how to approach this. And I thought there's like 2 weapons and so in the game. That could be cool. That sounds like a different way of artifact maybe? I don't know. Or is it because our slam attack now applied freeze? Is that one of the equipable weapons? I don't know. But yeah, potential is there. Needs polish, needs a lot of polish, needs more balancing. And then hopefully this Kickstarter is going to have a great success, and I am very much looking forward to return to this and see how much it has improved. But all of this is only my opinion. Please, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think of this game. If I have any updates, a link to this demo, Kickstarter demo or whatever will be down in the description. If not, well, call me out for it, and I'm kind of trying to be up to date to that. But yeah, feedback is greatly appreciated. Stay awesome. Truly thank you for watching, and we see each other in the next video.